My name is Munib from Weaver's Boxing Gym, and today I'm going to talk about some common mistakes that fighters make in their beginning stages of training. Sometimes you can carry these mistakes actually into your pro career. I made several mistakes when I first went pro. I don't want you to make those same mistakes. So here's my list of things to avoid. So number one, when you first start this, do not, under any circumstance, underestimate how difficult fighting really is. Some people, they come in, I'll meet them for the first time, I won't even see them train, and they'll come up to me and ask me to get them a fight. And I look at them and I'm like, this person really has no idea how difficult this sport really is. And you really don't know what you're made of, or even if you like the sport, until you're in the ring. So I always recommend get a couple hard spars and test yourself. See if you can even handle it. Because the ring is going to tell the truth. It's going to tell us exactly how hard you worked. It's going to tell us how tough you are. It's going to tell us everything we need to know about you, how much determination and grit you actually have. So before you go and want to sign up for a fight where someone doesn't care about your well-being, that person is trying to take you out by all means. So you can't just go in there thinking that, you know, these light spars you have in your backyard with your cousin or your friend is going to prepare you for a real fight. It's a totally different ballgame. The second thing that I want to talk about is people like to waste a lot of time working on things they've seen on TV or they see in YouTube videos. Like, for example, if you're a new fighter, and you got to be honest with yourself, you got to ask yourself, am I an athletic guy? Am I able to pick up crazy techniques very easily? Because if you get me a pretty athletic guy who's young, who's had a lifetime of martial arts, I could show him just about anything, he'll pick it up. But if you're starting off late, I don't recommend coming into the gym and working on spinning hook kicks and jump round kicks and flying knees and Superman punches when you need to get your jab cross down, when you need to develop a really good round kick, when you need to develop really good knees and elbows. These are way more beneficial for you and will take you around the world a lot quicker and a lot easier than trying to go and do something that you are not really capable of doing. It's nothing against you. I'm not saying that you can never get good at it, but it's very difficult to do things that you need to be taught sometimes at a young age. Like for someone to learn a spin hook kick at 30 years old who never had a martial arts background is going to be extremely difficult. Just that flexibility and dexterity of your legs doesn't happen usually with someone in their adult ages. So you have to be honest and you have to prepare yourself to work on things that are applicable for your level. My third thing, and this one is something that I actually made a mistake on, especially when I was very young, is skipping strength and conditioning. So a lot of fighters, they come in, they work on their skills 24/7. But at the end of the day, you need to be strong. You need to lift weights. You need to do these things that can prepare you, like running, sprinting, and even hiring a strength and conditioning coach. I highly recommend it if you want to be a successful fighter. If you watch all your favorite fighters' training videos, they all have amazing strength and conditioning coaches who get them prepared for battle. You can't just go out there and put yourself through the hardest sport in the world by not being conditioned for it. You have to do this stuff. So strength and conditioning, do not neglect it. If you can afford it, get a strength and conditioning coach. If not, there's a lot of free content out there on YouTube, and you can find that for free. The fourth thing, probably the most important thing, and the thing that most people end up falling victim to, is only doing things that you like to do or are good at already. So you might find somebody, he gets really comfortable sparring against someone smaller than him. And then you see him come into the gym every single day and he does that, right? Or you might find somebody who only wants to do pad work, right? Or only bag work. And they only do things that they're comfortable doing, sparring the same guys all the time that they've already, got a feel for. And they never challenge themselves or do anything scary. Or they never take difficult challenges, difficult fights, especially as an amateur. They're not trying to see different styles or spar people that are better than them. These guys are going to fall off very easily because they'll get a reality check eventually. You have to challenge yourself and do stuff that you don't like to do in order to get better. If not, then just forget about it, honestly. And the last thing, just having too much of an ego. You don't know it all. You cannot walk into the gym acting like you know everything. There's no human being in the world that knows everything about everything. You got to come in and be humble. Come by, try it out, do the classes, do what the coaches tell you, listen, because again, this is another thing. When I was 18, 19, you couldn't tell me shit. Like, honestly, I was going to do whatever I wanted to do, fight whoever I wanted to fight. I wouldn't listen to anybody. If you told me this is not a good fight for me, I would have taken it personal, and I would fight that person 100 times out of 100 times. So listen to your coaches. They want the best for you, typically speaking. And yeah, if you feel like they don't, then find yourself a better team. At the end of the day, you know what's best for you, but also you got to take some coaching. If you can't be coached, then forget it. All right? And that's some of the common mistakes that fighters make. Try your best to avoid those. Stay in a positive mind frame and continue your training every single day in order to get better. Have a good one, y'all.